just curious with this day and age. And everything is so inner. Everything is so selfish. Like music used to come out so everybody could hear it. But what about the boombox? What about the first piece of technology that brought music to the hood, to the ghettos, to the have-nots, where we can celebrate sound and uplift our spirits while, walking through decay and violence? And, I think that's a question that needs to be answered. Who created the boombox?
When I was 15 years old, I saved up money working all summer long, and I purchased my first TRC 920, and that just set my life free.
People that didn't have access to technology or the art world suddenly got the means of production. You could have your own little record studio right there with your boombox.
So back in the day, we used to make these pause tapes. You'd go on the radio and the song you wanted, you would get the song. But in order to mix it, you could only get so much of it. Then you had to pause it, and you would have to sit around for an hour and a half and wait for that song to come on again, and then unpause it on the part, and hopefully you got it on time.
I was able to share the music with one of my neighbors. I would play it so he can record it on his boombox, and vice versa, That's how I got my music.
Didn't matter what type of music you were playing, be it heavy metal, rap, R&B, you could get the music to the people, and that's why I loved them. It made all the difference in my life as a kid to get that kind of freedom.
You could just arouse the woman by the bumping, do I gotta pay for that?
Everybody had boomboxes, and it was really cool because this was the way that hip-hop music was first transmitted throughout New York City.
After you made your mixtape, you wanted to be the big bad dude on campus. You bring them and, you floss your tapes with your friends. And nobody had radios at school, so you would just sell them. And I think we were selling tapes for like $5 back then or something like that. It was just for lunch money. And you would either trade or you would sell them. I never bought anybody else's tapes because they was whack.
Real boom boxes. You put batteries in, hit the street, and share music.
I like the way you receive me.
There wouldn't be any hip-hop culture without boomboxes. You could bring hip-hop anywhere, and they brought it down to the East Village, and they did pretty well out of that.
If I could say anything to the creators of the boombox, thank you. Thank you for giving us all the freedom to walk outside and share our love of music with our friends and neighbors and be able to enjoy life.
We know who created the iPod, Jonathan Ive. We know who created the Eames chair, Charles and Ray Eames. We know who created all of the amazing Braun products, Dieter Rams. But we don't know who created my favorite boombox.
My name is Albert, third generation owner of Lasonic. One thing's for sure is we'll keep making boomboxes because that's what we're known for. Go Lasonic.
Leave me the alone. I'm listening to my music.